What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, it's my birthday. That's why I'm so excited. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Rolling Crows. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha, kumbaya, all the way to China. Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. Big fat lady in a shoe. Cha-cha-cha. Eat more sugar! Yeah! I didn't have sugar for breakfast. I did have almonds and some coffee. Where's my coffee? There it is. So, yeah, today I turn 23. And, it's June 9th. It's the start of a new week. And I'm here to rock and roll it. Starting the week off very nice and strong, and I'm really excited to go through the rest of the week, and continue to slay like I have been doing. We're going to keep up the continued performance of slaying and slaying hard. The harder we slay, the harder it'll all pay out in the end. Smells like birthday cake. My sister got this for me my last birthday. Smells very good. So I'm just gonna put that right here. So I got like a nice little, like, I don't know, birthday aesthetic because it is my birthday and I'm going to be working on my birthday. My family's coming into town and I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get done after 3. But then again, it is my birthday, so I'm not too concerned about that. Nothing big planned, just going out to eat dinner at this vegetarian restaurant that I really like called Sunflower. And, it is my bird day. Bird as in the bird, as in Crows, as in Crow Studios. Welcome to Crow Studios on such a fantastic day. I don't know if you remember what we discussed last week, but we did a lot of it. I do a little bit of everything, I feel, and I don't get everything done, but I work on a little bit of all of it. Except for the film festivals. I haven't done any work on applying and enrolling in film festivals. I still have to work that out. I unfollowed about 2,000 people yesterday from my Instagram accounts, and this is no personal feelings attached to this. It's how I increase engagement, and I guess it's a good. At least I am under the awareness that it is good for the algorithm. I don't know if that's true. I think I got shadow banned on Foxy, but I did unfollow like 1,000 people. Like, it's helpful to know like who is interested, because, like, for example, Foxy is definitely not up everybody's alley. That is kind of like, it's kind of weird. And I think I've found like the people who are interested in Foxy. So it's kind of niche right now, but we're gonna grow. Right now, our following ratios will go way a lot cleaner, a lot better, because before I was following like 1,500 people, and now I'm just following 300, and I have like 300 followers, so that's good though. I mean, 300 followers in what? How many months has it been since I started the account? Like February? March, April, May, June. So, like 4 months, we've got about 350 followers, I believe. Like, that's pretty good. The thing is, I didn't start out with 0 followers. This is my Instagram account from high school, so I had like 20 people on there. But yeah, I unfollowed a bunch of people, and I feel really good about it. A lot of people, well, it was hard for me yesterday. First of all, it took like 6 hours to do this. I was using this unfollow app, which I put on here, and I was like, I saw it, and I was like, I need to do that. It literally took 6 hours. I was like on there unfollowing people for 6 hours. It was insane, and like most of them were people I don't know, but like every now and then, like, an old high school friend popped up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, they unfollowed me. I forgot about this person, but they unfollowed me, and, like, it's just, like, some emotions attached to that, and it's, like, we were never really that close, and even if we were, like, it's so phony. Like, all of these, like, digital relationships are so phony. You can just, like, hit unfollow and they're gone forever. Like, how is this passing for, like, real friendships? Like, just, like, reducing people to a number on your following count. Fuck that. That is not real. That is not real friendship. Real friendship is everyone who texted me happy birthday, or, like, you know, not some, and like, actually, like, reached out and said it, not made some stupid post. Like, some people, okay, no judgment. You know what, if someone were to make a post about me, I'd repost it, like, but oh my gosh, this is going off topic. Inside of me is still this really, like, socially underappreciated, like, 13-year-old who just got no attention on her birthday. And it's still inside me, okay? But no, today is awesome. I finally have people I've surrounded myself with that, I feel like are more like my people. That's been, like, a constant thing. I've tried to surround myself with people who I vibe with, you know? And I think I'm finally at a point in my life where I'm, like, everyone who I talk to, like, I'd want to hang out with, you know? Like, I wouldn't just want to DM them on social media or tag them in a post or, like, interact with them on their, like, all my relationships, like, they've got a tangible element to them. And I think maybe, Gen Z is sort of struggling with this, is, like, forming actual relationships with people, and I struggle with it too, but, like, I think the most important thing is to just, like, go and meet your digital friends. Like, if you have phony friends, right, just go and meet them, like, in person, because, like, you don't know what you're missing out on until, like, you, like, interact with them in person. There is a whole, I'm talking, like, communication has changed with social media. It's no longer, I mean, it's lost that element. It's, like, not just looking into someone's eyes, but, like, observing, like, their movements and, like, how they interact with the world physically. And, you know, like, this is stuff you don't see when you're just looking at someone through a screen. Like, right now, you aren't seeing, like, how I would interact with you if you were in person, you know? Like, this is not how, like, it would just seem different. It would seem different, that's the thing. There is an element that's lost, and that element is tangibility. And this is another thing that Ego Death gets at, too, is, like, can you become something intangible? Can you become a concept or idea that isn't really there physically? And I say no. I say you have to have, this is, like, also off topic from, oh my fucking god. It's not ADHD. I swear. Yes, maybe it is, but I've never been diagnosed. We're doing a weekly report. What am I freaking... Okay. Weekly report. We continue on our Rollo journey. I already have it up there. Rollo ad campaign and pitch. We continue on it. We've just been continuing. This week, I made progress. Mixing and mastering Ego Death and re-record the vocals. I made a lot of progress this week. A lot. I think when I left off, I was about, like, last week when I made this video, I was, like, 18, 20 minutes in. Now I'm like an hour in. Like, I really fucking worked, bro. But here's the thing. Yeah, I'm an hour in, but I need to go back and, like, listen to every single part and segment. Like, you know, like, this is gonna be a summer project. I thought that this was gonna take, like, 2 weeks, but it is so complex. Like, it'll be, like, one instrument plays another instrument's part. Like, it's so trippy. Like, it'll be like the guitar leaves you up here and you're like, what? And then like the piano like just like it like brings you back down, but it like intersects like that in a way that is really cool. But like it's, oh my gosh, it turns my brain to like some mush when I think about it. It's just so complex. There's no better way to describe it. Just fucking complex. Okay. Innovative. That's a better word for it. Innovative. We're all about innovation here at Crow Studios. I'm also about real connection. That's why it's always so informal with these weekly reports. Like, I want you to feel like I'm approachable and that we can have a conversation because, truthfully, I'm not a very, like, formal person, and I would just rather have, like, relaxed, natural, free-flowing conversations with people, especially if you're interested in, like, ego death, especially. Like, I'd just love to talk to you about ego death. Keep on promoting on social media, attempt daily posts. Haven't been keeping up with the daily posts. I feel like I'm kind of brought back by the whole, like, I've just realized how much I have to do on the mixing side. I'm like, I don't know if it's the time to promote, like, a lot on Ego Death, because even Melissa Sargent told me, like, you need to finish the music first. Like, you need to just, like, it needs to sound, like, how it needs to sound good, you know? Like, I just showed her, like, everything. Like, no mixing, nothing. And, so I gotta just do that. Like, I just gotta do it. I'm halfway through. I'm about halfway through with, like, the preliminary mixing. I'm talking preliminary mixing. We have to go back in, do, like, segment. And then I have to record, the vocals again. Like, I don't know if I should bring in extra help. Like, the thing is, if I get, voice actors to help me record this, like, I just have to, like, coach them. I have to, like, prepare for their arrival. Like, honestly, it takes more time to, like, coach another person when I just know exactly what to say and they're all gonna need to be re-recorded anyways because, like, look at my freaking equipment. Like, this is not a studio space, you know? Like, this is just gonna be me. I probably with some voice filters if I can. I'm gonna do some different voices. I can talk like this if I really want to. I don't know if I have a place to talk like this though. This is my trash voice. They call me Trashland from the gutter, bro. I'm from, have you ever heard of Trashland? It's like Brooklyn, but trashier. It's for the fucking trash people like me, like to party. That's Trashland voice. I like Trashland voice, but I don't know if there's a use for Trashland in Ego Death. Foxy True American Album Mix and Master, album cover and vocal. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. It's not done yet. It's just not done yet. There's also, like, I don't have a release date for this. Like, even though I have some songs composed, like, I kind of just want to keep adding more. Like, I still need to do a lot for the songs I've already created. I think probably the main thing is just before I attempt any new songs, like, finish mixing and mastering the ones I already have. Like, there's a song that I was working on this week that I kind of brushed under the rug. Like, I was like, oh, this song sounds like shit. But then I went back to it. I composed it end of March, by the way. I went back to it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's like Tool. Like, it leaves you in this weird space. It, like, actually leaves you feeling, like, really weird, dark, progressive emotions. Like, you'll have to hear it. It's gonna be called Jelly, and I still have to, add some vocals to it, and I want to redo the vocals. It sounds not very good right now. But it's really interesting. And you know, I'm working on a lot of projects right now. I really wish I could just focus on the True American album because I have a lot of ideas for it. But I think it's good that I'm working on other stuff. It's just I just consider myself very lucky that I don't have like a regular job to go to right now, because that's just another thing that would just be eating away at my brain, because right now I have like so many open projects that it's like the corn world that I'm working on is just like, it's developing. It's really developing. I'm creating a universe, and I created a sort of logical framework this week that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, but only if you like live inside this corn universe. You probably don't understand what that means, but one day you will, and you'll be like, oh, it's awesome, I love Kron. I love Kron too. It's a very interesting world where everything is corn. But more on that later. That's another project that I'm not intending to work on. It just like comes. Okay, I'll be like just sitting here, and then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh fuck, now I have to go write about this. But it's another musical I'm working on. And I don't know if I told you this, but I wrote another musical back in 2022, I believe. And I wrote it very fast. Like, it took me like 2 weeks maybe. But it's not very good. That's the thing. Like, I really wish I could learn linguistics, because if I learned some linguistics, it would make some more sense. Actually, that's one thing I'm gonna put down. There's like hardly any room left. Okay. Yeah, if I learned some linguistics, it would help me better understand it, because this one that I wrote, it's called, I think it's called The Circle of Life, but I'm also thinking about a different title. Okay, also, I kind of want to go back to school. I have about, like, 120 credits, but they're in like no certain category. I believe I have about 120. I forget. I think, yeah, about 120, yeah. But like, there's stuff that my college doesn't offer. Like, I wish I could learn linguistics. Like, Nova doesn't offer linguistics. I really want to learn Spanish, but I think the best way for me to learn Spanish would be to immerse myself into it, you know? Like, because I don't really learn, like, the way they teach you in a Spanish classroom. Like, I've taken Spanish, and I was spoken to Spanish as a toddler. Like, my nana is Spanish, or speaks Spanish, and, like, I want to take advantage of still having a somewhat malleable brain. Like, I can feel my prefrontal cortex developing, and I just want to fill my head with as much knowledge as possible before the nerve fibers, or whatever they're called, the neurons, start cementing, because I already feel that cementing going on, and I think I should learn another language. Like, I really want to learn Spanish. I really want to learn Spanish. Like I said, though, I need to immerse myself into it. That's kind of off topic, but it's my birthday, and I'm thinking about these things. Like, I'd like to learn geometry. Here's the thing. I heard with math, you actually peak cognitively, like your spatial understanding, like at like around 45, 50. So like, that's when your logic peaks, apparently, is around 45 to 50, which a lot of people don't know that, but that's why I think that, and, like, maybe that's why I wasn't so good at math when I was younger, because, like, my brain was not even close to being developed that, like, mathematically like that. Like, now I understand basic structures more. I didn't understand sets before. I wish they taught me logic before they taught me math, because if I understood, like, logic, I would have understood math a lot better, because, like, I'm just not a logical thinker. It wasn't until I took logic really, actually no, I've always been a logical thinker, but my logic was illogical. That's what taking logic taught me, was that the patterns of like thought I was having were illogical. Like, you don't know that unless you take logic, you know? Like, I was just living under the assumption that certain things were logical, when in fact they were always illogical. And yeah, like, that's probably why I did so terribly with math sometimes, was because I was following a different set of logical principles. It wasn't really until I took logic, and by the way, I got an A in logic. I think I got like a 97 in that class. Booyah! But it was a lot easier than math, because like math is about logic. It really boils down to logic. I do have that number dyslexia though. Oh my gosh, we're already 20 minutes in and I've just been freaking fucking bitch-assing about bitch-ass shit. Okay, told you about this shit. So, now you have a better understanding of my brain. Hopefully. Oh, I don't know if you all know this, but I do practice piano daily. And I swim daily too, or at least I try. Okay, it's the 9th and we're going through the 16th. And it's, yeah. There's a few family obligations I have this week, I won't lie, but, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my marketing budget. Now, this is something I was really worrying about last week, because I was worried, like, how am I going to promote myself, etc., etc. I have soothed myself because I need to finish mixing first, so I have a lot more time to plan my promotion. I'm honestly thinking I could take everything down from my Instagram and then repost it, and this would increase engagement and I could pay for promotion. Luckily for me, I have some time before I'm ready to pitch for 2 producers, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna figure out my budget, because I wrote some stuff down yesterday about my integrated marketing communications plan, and I need to figure out what is worth prioritizing, which form of advertising and media is going to get me the most views, because right now I have a lot of branches. I have different modes of like platforms to advertise my stuff on. I just need to continue building presence in this local community and expanding my reach, especially to producers and hopefully musicians. Musicians kind of just come to me, which is really cool. I feel like I'm more of a musician than a producer a lot of times. Like, I think the last few years has taught me that. Like, I've never really thought of music as like my sole career, right? I've always been, like, I've never thought of it as my career ever. Like, I've always been pushing all the way. I want to go to the top to become a film director, right? But as I continue trying to get there, like, on this, like, I'm just, like, attracting so many musicians, it's kind of, like, starting to make me realize, like, I am more of a musician, and the reason these producers are running away from me is I think they don't understand that, well, I feel like I am more of a musician than a producer, and I scare the fuck out of them sometimes, without really meaning to, and I don't say this like I'm scaring producers away. No, I'm not scaring producers away, but I'm just saying they're not, like, replying to me. Like, I need to, I don't know if it's a professionability aspect, or if it's the fact that I have, like, no name in the industry, or maybe the fact that they do see me as, like, more of a writer, and here I am trying to be, like, more of a creative director, but I'm also the producer of my own shit. Like, I think people might not understand I'm a volunteer producer. I'm not an actual paid producer. Everything I'm doing is on my own dime, and it's through Fairfax Public Access, so, like, it's all on me. It's all for the community, at large, and I really gotta put myself into the community this year. I'm 23. I know how to put on a nice looking shirt. Not a tie-dye and a poncho, but a nice looking shirt and inviting, cool atmosphere. And I know how to talk to people, which I think a lot of people my age don't know how to do. So I've already got that going for me. I just gotta keep on working. Just keep on working. That's the only, that, I have the plan right here. I put some new stuff on it. Learn linguistics, learn Spanish. Oh, one more thing. This is a personal thing, but it's also a business thing. I mean, it is a business thing. I need to buy plane tickets to go to Portland. Buy tickets to Portland. I'm going to see my half-brother, aka my software engineer for crowstudios.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm planning to go in July for the 4th of July for America. Alright, so now that you know that I have focus and attention problems, and that's the reason why I multitask, is because I just can't stay on one topic for that long. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I'm gonna be working. Keep me in your thoughts. Peace out. And thanks for watching Crow Studios Weekly Report. If you want to follow me on social media, that would be awesome. You can do that at Ego Death Trailer. That's E-G-O. I'll just put it in the caption. At Rollin' Crows. And Rollin' Crows Studios, 2 S's, C-R-O. Oh, just put it in the description. Okay, I had too much watermelon. I had so much watermelon. Okay, alright, peace out.